All right, I'm back. Ew, this is so weird. Okay, so welcome back, everyone, to a dose of Johnny. So I know it's been since July of last year. So it's been about 9 months exactly. And you guys can, I guess, kind of hint to see like, let me pause. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Dose of Dami. So in today's video, there is a lot of catching up to do. A lot. I have not seen you guys since July of last year, and that's been about 9 months, almost 10 months from today. So yeah, the last video was the family reunion vlog, and from then on to now, a lot. Let me tell you, a lot has happened. If you guys don't know, I did have a baby. March 31st of this year. They're literally, the crazy thing is, this is going to be a story time. It's going to be in this video, but I'm just letting you guys know now that yes, I had a baby on March 31st of this year. He is a baby boy. His name is Khalil. He's actually sleeping like right next to me on his little bed. And he also has a bassinet over here, but I feel like it's just good for me to be able to see him right here now that I'm doing a video. But that's besides the point. Thank you guys so much for continuing to support me. I know it's been so long, but I have so much to catch you guys up on and everything of what's going on with my life, with me, my boyfriend, my family, his family, with Khalil as well. But thank you guys so much for continuing to support me. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment down below if you'd like to see any other videos that you would like to see as well. And let's get right to it. Okay, let's get started and right straight into the story. So it started around October of last year when I started to get like a little bit big around my stomach area. And if you guys do not know, I do have Crohn's disease, which is basically a small inflammatory disease which is an inflammatory disease of the small intestine. Sorry about that. I have not been in front of the camera in a while, so if I stutter or if I mess up my words, don't mind me. But yes, so basically Crohn's disease is a small intestine inflammatory disease. And basically it's just back then I wasn't able to eat like certain foods like dairy or any spicy foods because it would trigger my Crohn's disease, and I basically be in a flare, and I'd have like diarrhea, weight loss, and it's a lot. Basically it's a lot. But to fast track that, that's what I thought it was, because before I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease in 2017. So I was like, okay, maybe I'm in another flare again, because I started to get like a little bit of a pudge. And if you guys know my stature, I'm already a petite girl. I'm a petite woman, so I didn't think anything of it at all. So around October, November, my parents were starting to notice, okay, well, maybe she's just constipated. And I was doing a whole bunch of research throughout that time. And then when December came, my mom was recommending me to go see my gastroenterologist to try to find out like what it could be. So I made a follow-up appointment with my gastroenterologist and told her like what was going on and how it could be constipation. And guys, I was taking literally a whole bunch of I guess stool softeners like Miralax just to to cleanse myself out, because I thought it was constipation. That's what I thought it was. And I wasn't really having any like pain or anything at all. So it was a lot. And yes, I am also, just to make sure you guys do know, I also am still in nursing school. I was actually still in nursing school then. I just finished my first session of clinicals, which was fundamentals patient care. I finished that in October. So yeah, that's also another crazy story too. But I finished my class for clinicals as well. But let's continue to move forward. So basically around December was when I made a appointment to go to the MRI. doctor. And I made this appointment on December 22nd. I'm pretty sure that was the day. December 22nd, 2022. 12/22/22. That's how I will always remember that day, because that day, y'all, that day was insane. Insane when I tell you, like, the news that I got, which you guys know that I was pregnant with Khalil. But yes, I found that day that I was pregnant. So basically, I walked into the doctor's appointment. I did the whole MRI of my intestines, because I thought I was in a flare. I thought it was like constipation. I thought they would be able to see like impacted stools within my intestines. So I was like, okay, they're not going to find anything at all. And then after I got done with the MRI, they said, oh, okay, wait in this little room so the doctor could talk to you about what they saw and everything. So I was waiting for like about 10 to 15 minutes, and then he came in and mentioned that he wanted to go over the news with my GI doctor as well before talking to me. So I was like, yeah, sure, okay, just make sure to call her and everything like that. So basically, when the doctor called me back, this was around, like I said, December 22nd, 2022 last year. So this was close to 5 months ago. And I walked back to the room where they're going to show me all the results and stuff, and tell me why the front desk full of the receptionists and stuff, they were all just looking at me staring, and I was like, what is going on? Because I didn't expect anything of it. I thought it was just an MRI of me being constipated and me just needing to go another treatment route to get all this poop out of me. But basically, yeah. So I went in and they said, oh, we see a baby in here. And I said, you see a what? They saw a 20-week baby inside of me, guys, in my uterus. A 20-week baby. Yes. I said, 20 weeks? I said, really? And they showed a whole picture. It was really weird. It was like a round circle and then like little holes and stuff. And I guess that was like the earlier kind of stage, or like not really the earlier stage, but what the MRI could see, because what you see on an ultrasound is totally different from what you see on the MRI. I guess the imaging is different. So I was like, that's a baby? Y'all, it was crazy. And I was at the doctor and I was like, okay. In my mind, I was like, no, this can't be. I was like, no. I said, no. This cannot happen at all. So, and the doctor, he was real funny about this. He said, oh, congratulations. Merry Christmas. It's an early Christmas gift. I said, yeah. My face was probably very, very shocked. Obviously, I was shocked. And when I went back towards the front, I was scared. Because my mom, she was the one who came to the appointment with me. And my mom, she can handle certain news pretty well. But this news, this was a big shocker. This was about to change my life. This was about to change my boyfriend's life. Like, everybody's life was about to change whenever I gave them this news. So whenever I walked back to the appointment, not the appointment, but the waiting area room, I literally told her, I said, we have to leave now. We have to get out now. And she was like, what's wrong? Like, and I just started feeling like the tears well up in my eyes and everything. I started like to panic and stuff. I said, we need to leave right now. Like, I have to tell you something. We have to leave now. And then she was like, oh, okay, well, just go wait in the car. I need to use the restroom real quick. And I was like, yeah, sure. So I waited in the car, and when she came back, I'm not going to ramble on about it, but I basically told her about what the doctors were telling me about how I was 20 weeks pregnant. She was like, what? Like, really? Like, we had a whole conversation about it. And just to keep things short, I had a whole panic attack from the doctor's office riding back to my house. Like, I was crying. I was saying, my world is over. I'm not going to be a nurse anymore. Like, literally, I was just saying that my life is over because of a baby that I didn't even know I had. And the crazy thing is, like, going back to me being in nursing school, which I still am in nursing school, but going back to me being in clinicals, y'all, my clinicals were 12 hours each week. I think I had clinicals on, I think it was a Saturday or a Sunday, but I had clinicals each week, and then I had a sim lab the last week, which is basically, that goes for, the rest of the specialty courses that we have in our nursing school as well. We have clinicals at a specific site in the area that we live in, or close to the area that we live in, or sometimes you're either routed to a different place in Texas as well. Thankfully, I was close enough. I did not have to travel like 50 miles to a clinical site. But anyways, I literally was pregnant while doing my clinicals. I was doing 12-hour shifts, y'all. And I never did 12-hour shifts in my entire life. And I was doing 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. I didn't do night shifts yet. My night shifts might start in July. But literally, that still surprises me and shocks me to this day. And another thing is, I didn't have like any morning sickness at all. Like literally, this unknown/known pregnancy was probably the best pregnancy I've ever had. It's my first child, so literally, it's just insane. It's crazy just thinking about it. Like literally, I didn't have any morning sickness. I mean, eating good. And the crazy thing is, I got out of a flare in September. So I didn't have any like of the signs and symptoms of like Crohn's. I didn't have any diarrhea. I didn't feel like super tired or anything like that. So I didn't think any of me being pregnant at all. And that just goes to show how strong I am too, because 12-hour shifts, y'all, 12-hour shifts and being pregnant. I wasn't super pregnant. Obviously you couldn't see that I was pregnant because I'm small and I wasn't showing then. I was around maybe 2-3 months pregnant, around like September, October. So yeah, I didn't have a clue. I didn't have a clue at all. But just to keep things short, when I went back to my house after the appointment, I was so scared to tell my family. I was scared to tell my dad because I was like, this can't be happening. I had a whole plan for my future, and everything just went downhill. And telling my parents and my family, of course they were supportive. Of course certain people kind of felt off and awkward about it, but it's just like, yeah, it was understandable back then, because it's like, okay, now there's going to be a new addition to the family, so you know, it was definitely understandable. But the crazy thing is, when I was telling my boyfriend about it, like I came back home, I told my family and everything, and then I called my boyfriend Winston, and he'll probably be able to be in a couple of these videos too if he wants to as well. But I called him, and he was actually at the library with his mom, and he was waiting in the car, and I was like, hey, I have some news to tell you. And he was like, are you okay? And you know, he knows that I like to joke a lot, so whenever I told him I was 20 weeks, he was like, 20 weeks what? He said, 20 weeks what? And I said, 20 weeks pregnant. He was like, are you serious? Like, are you joking? And I was like, no, I'm not joking. I was like, my parents are literally here in the living room. Like, I just told them the news and everything. And you just heard like silence, and then he said, wow, or something like that. I'm just kind of shortening what happened, but he was very shocked. Still very supportive. He had a great talk with my parents about everything, about how he was still gonna, you know, still be here for his child, which is great and amazing, and all that. Still the greatest boyfriend. And I'll also tell you guys a little story, a little background about me and Winston. So we basically have been friends since like 2013, because we went to the same church. So around 2013, we've been like really good friends, and then we started dating around, I think it was 2020. Yeah, so we've known each other for years. So this wasn't just like some random guy that I was with. And, you know, and he was my first boyfriend ever. So literally this was like a really good thing, because I already knew enough of his family. Yes, Khalil. Hold up, guys. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Khalil started to wake up and stuff like that, but he's back to sleep now. But basically, I've known him and his family for so many years. So when they heard the news, obviously they were very shocked. Still very supportive in this, and everything like that. Of course, always that one person who does the most. But we're not going to get into that, because we don't need negativity at all on either side of the family. So, but yeah, basically we've known each other for years, so it wasn't just some random person that I was with. He's the best boyfriend, the best ever friend that I've had. So, like, I'm just very grateful and thankful to know that I'm with someone who truly cares about me and about his son as well. Um, and of course, yes, we will be married in years down the line. We're just still trying to get ourselves together. I'm still in nursing school. Update on that, I have a whole year left. So I'm basically done. I actually looked back at my degree plan and I have completed 70% of my degree plan. So I have 30% left. So I'm almost done, guys. I have 8 classes left. 8 classes. And every class is 8 weeks. So those classes are going to go by really, really fast. Like, really fast. So I just can't wait to finish nursing school, get my BSN, start working, find a place that we can live in. Because I'm still living in my parents' house, which is not a bad thing at all. But I'm just also so very grateful about everything that my parents have done, especially my mom, especially that first week. Because that first week coming home, pregnant, not, well, oh gosh, not pregnant, but that first week coming home after delivering Khalil, yeah, it was rough. The nights were rough. Let's just say that. And we have gotten a lot better. He's gotten at least 2 to 3 hours of sleep. Yeah, he's continuing to feed, change. I will probably have a delivery story soon as well, but I know this video is probably all over the place because I'm talking about me being pregnant, how it happened with Khalil and my nursing updates and everything. But yeah, basically, he's here. He is here, and I'll, show you guys him as well sooner or later. If you guys do follow me on my Instagram, I have posted some posts of him as well, also on Snapchat too. But yeah, basically, that's it. And postpartum he's a month today. So like I said, he was born on March 31st. But yes, he is 1 month old today. It has gone by so fast because low-key the first week I thought it was going by so slow because every day was the exact same. Feeding him, changing him, making sure he's getting enough sleep, which literally he wasn't getting 2-3 hours. It was like short increments of him waking up and then going back to sleep, him waking up, going back to sleep. And I just felt so tired and just drained and everything because I was literally entering motherhood. That was the point for me, entering motherhood and getting initiated into motherhood was just making sure that, he was good and making sure that I was trying to get enough sleep too. And that's where my mom came in to help a lot with washing clothes, making sure that I had everything, right and orderly. And my dad, he helped out a lot too with taking Khalil whenever he needed, or whenever I needed him to, so I could eat, shower, because y'all, the postpartum care is a lot. It's a lot. But yeah, thankfully I had a successful delivery. But that's going to be another video, my delivery story. So yeah, but basically that's it. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, I don't really have anything else to talk about. I know it was pretty short and like I said, it was all over the place, but I do have some videos coming up my delivery story time as well, and then a couple other videos that I might think of too. So yeah, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for your support as well. This journey is going to be a lot with me completing nursing school. It's going to be a lot with me being a mother now. Y'all, I'm a mother. I am a whole mother. So, yeah, it's crazy. It's a lot. But I'm here, and I'm just thankful for all the positive love that I have gotten from my friends, from my family, and from you guys who have also been watching as well. But yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.